All right. Where are we? What do we have? We're coming up to.
When are we?
Yeah. I think there's questions. I don't know how many answers.
Well, we're pirates.
Well,
So.
Nailed it.
Just a matter of when and how at this point.
How are we not dead yet?
I asked that question
I don't know.
every
We've
event.
had a few close calls.
Some more than others.
Let's move you guys. You guys just got back from a trip, and you find yourselves here. That was the last thing that you guys saw.
Party room.
Did Gilmar and stuff get ported out of the dungeon too, or did we leave them?
They never came into that
Or this
dungeon.
part, they didn't put us at the start of the dungeon, right?
Right, no, you are back at the door that you had gone through after fighting a bunch of zombies and stuff like that.
Couldn't even drop us off outside the building. What a what a cheap.
It's an old school video game, obviously, because it's just like here, right where you were. Shut up. We're not gonna make this convenient. No, there is no pathway to the front. Walk, bitch. Like Jesus, inconsiderate developers.
Did we already check? to see
Not
if
even
there's-
not even at least a rock that lowers, like, and then we
Press
end up
another
somehow
rock
at
and
the
then this
beginning.
Small rock, just.
One of the doors, one of the tiles on the doors just goes chun chun chun, and there's like there's an exit right there.
And
Yeah.
it has an exit
Exactly.
sign too.
Do 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 do.
Gotta follow all the code in this dungeon.
Drac fails his perception check, so he doesn't see it.
I think
I'm
Eric,
saying
I think you were
forever.
gonna say this, but I don't
Even
want to
though
say
it's
it
rock.
thunder, but
Did we
stuff.
already check to see if there were any more necrotic energy coming from below us? Because we had that initially, or if we had already solved that issue by defeating the Keymaster in this room. That was what I was going to ask.
I was on the other part of that. I was going to ask: is the door still radiating magic? Like, is it still a portal kind of thing?
The door is closed, and you don't feel like that pulsating energy that you had felt before. That strong necrotic energy.
Okay.
Anyway,
So to sum up, we've reached the end of this corridor, and it's time to retrace our steps like the good Hansel and Gretel we are.
We did leave breadcrumbs, but I think Drac ate them.
Well, they were like dead zombie bodies,
was
so I
gonna
think
say,
it was like a little bit
sorry.
more like. But I think Rack was burning them, so it's the
I've
same.
been in here for
concept.
so long, I had to eat something.
Don't put that in your mouth, Rack.
well, like I haven't heard that before.
You're not my mom.
Wait, what?
Yeah, only the captain is my mom, maybe.
We're not sure exactly what role he plays, or what. We'll figure it out.
I definitely fell out of the captain's butt.
You're not my maybe mom.
Don't put that in your mouth, says guy with thing on hand. From putting his hand in random places.
Listen, from now on, I'm gonna have like a mage hand that's gonna be just like kind of doing my secondary hand thing. I think.
That's fair.
Just always smacking something
Yes.
out of Drax's hands.
Yes.
Always
No.
floating over there.
No.
No, stop.
Get like a squirt bottle. Bad trick. So has the fireplace door reopened?
That's the what?
The fireplace door reopened.
You can't really tell from here, but it doesn't look like it's open down there.
Oh, good.
Actually, you know what? The distance isn't too far. You can see that it looks closed.
I checked before, right, and I couldn't see any way that it would open, like with the bricks.
It didn't seem to.
Could
Oh boy.
I guess so. So two questions: are we going to need to like do acrobatics and whatnot to jump across the lake of magic or the river of magic? And could I go do like a I guess I would think like either a knowledge check or something to see if maybe there is like a like some sort of machinery or something that on this side we can disengage.
Yeah. I mean, you the jumps across. At this point, you guys really wouldn't have too much of an issue. I think the only one might be like Rack, and even that, I don't think he would have too much of an issue. It would just maybe be like stumbling. But where you guys aren't really in combat, it's something where it's like it's at like the closest, like down there, maybe even a little further. I mean, it's not too much. That might be a jump. I mean, if you're saying I'm jumping in, okay, that's
no. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to jump in. I don't know if I can. You can't. You're bad at it.
I wanted to jump across, and then if I could make a roll, like once I got down here at the door to see if like there was some sort of like mechanism or something. I don't know if that'd be investigation or perception or maybe like even a wisdom-based skill because it's like looking for something mechanical.
Give me an investigation.
I hate these.
So that's why I always ask for just that.
Oh yeah, it's a 1. It's a straight up 1. I have no bonus to investigation, so a 1.
You know less than what Drac had told you. That it seemed like a scene.
I forgot my name. I did. I just forgot my name.
You're like, I think this is just a door, and it's just like, no one, it's obviously closed.
Did anybody not know the door was closed? Because the door is closed. Just so everybody knows.
Hey, we might be stuck here. It's like, we... Yup, Hal. Yup.
On these sides, are there any openings that we can see or any tunnels so we could... Because I see the rocks going out.
Yeah, it's crumbled down and stuff, but it's kind of like... almost like to the point where it's like a wall of like the actual wall of the castle and stuff like that is kind of where you see this flowing stuff coming from. So it's not like it's a big open tunnel.
Have we also noticed that anything has changed within the room from when the door closed? So for instance, when the door was closed on the other side, we had to light 3 fires over here, but did anything change once we entered the room that we saw, like, okay, these pillars are lit up, but then the door closes and a couple pillars, turn off?
You guys, I wanna ask for a check on this, but it's not really even worth it. You guys all, like, there's nothing that you can remember specifically. Hello?
Sorry, I lost internet.
Welcome back.
Well, now you kicked from the bottom.
Yeah.
That was requirement 1.
I'm on my
good internet. We're not meeting.
I'm on my phone. I'm hoping it'll come back on my computer, so I might be a little bit slow with whatever we're doing.
So we're just gonna have to act like it's business as usual.
With
Drac and Brian being slow. All right, that's fair.
Fucking wanker.
I haven't heard that in years.
I haven't been to Britain, so I mean, yeah. All right, so yeah, no one really notices anything that's different from when you guys left.
And we don't see a way to light those fires from the other side, like grates or small slits in the rock at the doorway.
There's not really like the exits that you know about, and I'm using the word exit incredibly loosely. The places that you know of like any interest, as you already asked about, you've got over here. Actually, I'm gonna do this one. You've got this side and this side, but that's something where there's no actual like exit that you can really see. It's more of just this whatever stuff flowing underneath. You've got this door that you guys just came from, and obviously this door that you guys are asking about that there's an interest in. Also curious, what is this guy? Did he have something on him?
Yeah, that was the big guy, and he had an aura that did like
Alright,
necrotic
that's his
damage.
aura. Right. Cool. Well, he doesn't care.
No more for you. So the only thing I can think of is, what if we just threw all the bodies in the water and see if we can block up the river?
Ooh, like make a dam at one side. We just have to test which way the current's flowing, or just check which way the current's flowing.
Yeah, drop like a finger in and see if it goes one way or another, like one of the dead person's fingers,
Just-
not your own.
Hal just
Yeah, we'll
goes
just
over
drop one
and
of the dead
chops
guys
his
in there.
finger off, and it falls
Just
in.
all-
And he goes,
Howard
okay, there's a
would
lot
love
of
to catch the
pain,
boss's finger.
and I was kind of focused on that. Can someone else chop their finger off, and I'll watch that? Because I missed what happened with mine. This hurts a lot.
Why are we damming this up?
We want to see if maybe there will create a tunnel on one side, and see if, or maybe there's something underneath that we're not seeing.
Okay.
That was the most
I got no other ideas, so-
excited response.
Let's do it.
All right, I love it. Let's get pumped.
Oh no, I'm excited. I just think it won't work.
Well,
You know.
remember, Drac, you also have your masonry skill where you can start like taking bricks off of the wall and possibly building yourself your own Hoover Dam on one side. You know, really going to town with it. So
I'm interested
Is it a
in the
goddamn-
stonework, not the fucking beavers, alright?
This is the Hoover Dam. Is
Hoover.
it a goddamn?
So yeah, so I mean, I think we take some time, we figure out which way the mana is flowing, and we start tossing bodies in to see if we can make a stop to the stream of whatnot.
do we need a rolled check to figure out which way the current's going, or is it something where we can just stare at a body part we toss
Give
in?
me an Arcana check.
Ooh,
Come on, Hal, another one. Got a
24.
6. Hal's like, whatever he says.
So with a 24, you're looking at it, and it's definitely flowing this way.
Okay.
Wait. The fuck?
What
You
are
say
you
as
It's going this way, and
definitely
listen,
flowing this way.
Scarecrow. This ain't the Wizard of Oz.
It doesn't seem like it. You see it flowing in one way, and you see it, and it's very clearly flowing like from the left to the right. And as
Okay.
you're watching it, you're seeing it flowing that way, and then you notice that it's almost like those optical illusions where it's like if you look at the thing, it's turning to the right, or it's counterclockwise or clockwise. It's similar to that as you're watching it flow, and then it's like, wait, it didn't all of a sudden switch, but now it's going the other way.
I wonder if that means this is like a reservoir, and the magic is just a current inside of it. Like it's not like a river like we would normally think, but that like the flow, if you will, is just like what the magic's doing in this body of magic water or whatever. I mean,
I'm sorry, I cut out.
because we don't
dumped
have
the
any
body
other
and
plan.
The magic and the river went the other way.
No, I think he just observed that it's going every which way.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's nothing useful on the dead guy's body, right? We already checked that prior.
Yeah, you did see that like the one guy had some nice, just regular swords, but it wasn't like magic swords. They were just good quality swords.
This is like the devil guy was kind of like a weird, fucked up genie where he was like, "Oh, I can give you guys stuff," but he never gives us a way out. The one thing we should have asked for.
That's
Well,
the monkey's paw, right?
You had a way out, and you're now out. You're just in somewhere else. Out of the frying pan.
You
Into
gotta
the
go.
fire.
You gotta go in to go out to go back in. That's just how it is. But I still say
Well,
we try the
we-
body plan.
We see.
Well, yeah, because eventually we'll throw all of them in, and then it either removes everything from the board, and we don't have to worry about it later on, or, maybe something will
You
happen.
get something out of it.
Yeah.
So I think it maybe makes the most sense because it's the smallest area. If we throw the bodies over here to the right or to the east, kind of like clog that up. I mean, I'm open to ideas, but that's my suggestion.
I kind of want to look at the bricks again, just to be double sure.
I
That
guess I'm
maybe I
coming
didn't
over
miss
here
anything.
to toss bodies in.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
you can
learned,
do that. You're
Yeah,
a tough
I'll
guy.
go toss bodies in with
I
my.
learned in this other campaign that you can turn into a giant ape and just like crash through walls.
Only
We
if
might
you
need-
have a statue battering ram.
Right. Yeah, and you might need 2 of them, but
Right.
you know.
But I mean, it
there's a
is
start.
possible.
There is a thought process there.
The problem is, I mean, what was the quality of the stone? Did anyone in that game check?
No, we just
I
Picked
mean,
up big
that
ass
box.
could have
There was
been
no
fucking
stone
weak
check.
ass stone. Drax starts saying. It's like, wait, where did you come from? Get back in the game.
It was pretty strong though. I mean, what they tried attacking it a few times in that other game, and it's like almost nothing happened to it.
Yeah,
I mean, after some time, I mean, it didn't even have a head anymore, but you guys used its like neck and shoulders as a battering ram.
we weren't wearing down on that thing, but you know, we made.
Ar- right,
got-
Artemis
listen.
already melted the head with acid, so
That's true. I thought I had a plan, and I did have a plan, but it wasn't a good one. It just wasn't a good one.
There was a plan.
I mean, did we already ask about these lanterns at all?
Yeah, I remember we asked about him to see if there was anything like, was there a track or anything? And people rolled checks, and Kevin didn't really give us anything about it. So I'm not saying it's a dead end, but I don't think we discovered anything when we asked about it before we went through the door.
Could I try doing another insight on the door, just checking it, just to see?
Are you really a door?
He adores door.
This one down here.
Or are you just a wall disguised with a door?
like
Which door? The one on top or the one?
The
down?
fireplace.
Fireplace door.
Yeah, south.
Maybe it's a door's door, and that's why we can't get through, because we don't truly believe.
We're not real believers.
Only true door believers can make it
All of a
through the
sudden-
Should
door.
we just try a prayer circle, perhaps?
Yeah, religion check on the door, please.
Maybe light some smudge sticks. Let's do this. Do it right.
Drac just, goes, I believe, and just walks through the door. It's like, it is a door. It's not a wall at all. You just have to believe. But he's actually just fallen in the water. So Harbor and Rack, what are you guys doing? Because we have plans from 3 of the crew.
Like I said, I'm gonna check the fireplace again.
Well, you're one of the 3.
Uh,
Well played. Well played.
Ooh.
Yes, I am gonna give you that. I do like that.
I don't have anything to really set fire to these lamps, but I would point it out to Rack, who I know likes firebolt.
Lighting them? That would be cool. It is
I
a
mean, we
fireplace.
We needed to put the fire out on the other side to like get in here. Maybe lighting these lanterns will open a door, and then if not, I'm gonna watch the crew for a bit and watch what they're doing because I like everything they're doing. And if it's just taking too long, I'm just gonna go through this door again and kick that devil guy in the balls.
Deal Master, I'm here to negotiate.
I'll Rochambeau you for a way out of the whole
bargain.
thing.
Oh, that would
I
be
don't
great
have
if they
the ability to turn
Rochambeaued each
back
other.
time 30 seconds, but I am gonna annoy you.
I kick you in the nuts, and you kick
Con saving throw for a Rochambeau off.
Somebody pull his hockey shirt up. And we'll just locker box him.
Okay, so
I mean, I can firebolt. I don't think Rack personally is like, but we also had to do them all at the same time. So I don't think this is gonna work, but I'll firebolt.
I'll be your firebolt.
I'll buy you a fire bearer.
I'll be your fireberry. That's better. That was good.
So, alright, so Rack, you're gonna, cast Firebolt at, this guy right here to your right or something? No, it's not.
Yeah, sure.
This guy.
Pew pew.
Okay, so, Drac, you're checking out the door. We've got Corellian and Hal dragging bodies over and starting to, at this point, you guys have collected, a good amount of the bodies. Gathering. Rack is going to be shooting a firebolt, and Harbor is checking out that and what the rest of the crew is doing. So let's get we'll go down from the top of the screen. Harbor, give me a perception. Rack, give me an attack. Corellian and Hal, give me athletics checks, and Drac, give me an investigation.
Ugh, investigation. Oh boy.
Don't worry, everyone else is doing poor too.
26 hit.
Okay, not everyone is doing poor, but that's it. Per plus the hit.
24 athletics for Hal.
All right.
Hey.
So, Rack, that does hit.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Dude, we both rolled ones.
Jesus. If there's anything that this door does, it is hiding the shit out of it from you guys, because you also rolled a 1 total.
Oh my god.
But you know what?
Did he get an advantage because of his masonry?
I was actually just gonna say I wanted to give you something, because of the stone stuff, and I'll throw you advantage.
There's a little part of me that wants to see another one.
I know, right? I'm the stone master. This is made of iron.
I can tell you nothing. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
All right, so you definitely notice that.
At first, I don't notice anything, and then I'm like, oh yeah, actually.
You're just staring at it, and it's just like, I think what happened is you might have actually secretly tried maybe the door thing, where it's just like, maybe I'm just not enough of a believer. And you close your eyes and you walk into the door and you go, nope. Okay. You open your eyes and look back at the door and you notice that the top right of the door, or top left, I'm sorry, to you, kind of glows green.
Oh shit! I'm gonna touch it.
And then
I'm touching it.
Kind of fades away.
He tries to put it in his mouth.
And
yeah.
Hal, you were able to throw 2 bodies in. Corellian, you were
none.
there.
I nearly threw myself in.
Right.
Kevin,
I'm
I don't know. I don't know if it matters or not, but I was trying to get them both right in this narrow right here. I don't know if it matters. I'm just saying.
They're they're kind of they hit and they kind of almost sink into the thing like it's almost like a tar, but quickly. And they kind of sink into it and they disappear into it.
Hal's like, that's to be expected. Also, he looks over at Corellian and he goes, "This takes me back. Family cookouts."
It's like, do you think, am I like your cousin? Rogues stick together. There's just family relations being thrown around just because. Our name is close. Brothers, twin brothers.
Damn fucking straight.
Okay, so with that, what is it? Yeah, that one. Not great, but Harbor, you notice that you notice what happens with Hal and Corellian and Rack. That he shot and hit that thing, and It kind of
17 points of damage.
okay. So it kind of glows and then it fades out a little bit.
Oh. Maybe we should all be hitting these corners then.
Well, don't
You're
forget.
struggling with some bodies.
Don't forget. We're having a picnic over here.
Oh, that's true. We need to get through the pit. We need to ditch all the
family
cousins.
reunion with the 2 rogues and 14 bodies.
Sounds like a very good reunion.
That's
Hey, look, it's
that's
Uncle
about what I would
Stabby
expect
style.
for Hal. So
Wow. Wow.
actually handling the bodies is new for Krillian, though.
Listen,
21.
I'm one-handed. I gotta.
Oh yeah, that's
I'm like-
fair.
I really feel like I'm carrying the weight in this party right
Just-
in the
just-
body
just-
You
part.
he's
literally
trying
are.
He's trying to like skewer the sword into it and like get some advantage, and it's just sliding out, and he just like it's like I don't even know why I volunteered for this. All right, here we go. Ugh. And you're almost to the point where you think if you like sat down, you would be able to kick one of them into the, like liquid gas. You're not quite there.
There we go.
So 3rd time's the charm, and you are able to get one of these guys in there.
Kevin, I had rolled a 21.
All right, so you guys are putting these guys in. Harbor, Rack, and Drac. What are you guys doing?
So I'm gonna try just touching that glowy part, and I'm just gonna be like, ooh, and then try and touch it.
Okay. You reach up and like it kind of the corner kind of glows the brightest, and it kind of almost shines like towards the middle, and so you can reach up and kind of like touch almost where the part like ends. Like if you stretch your hand all the way up, you're able to like just get your hand on where it glows. But you reach up as it's lit, and it kind of, you touch it, and you don't really feel anything different, and it just kind of then fades away back into the corner.
God damn it! Was Hal touching this? Is this Jeremy's people over here?
No,
You're a
it's
wizard
your,
again,
it's your
though.
special magic.
Right.
Remember?
That's right.
You just got upgraded. It's like, I knew we were brothers. I knew I had the touch.
Well, they can do their thing. I'm gonna try and get them. I'm gonna get Hal and Rack over here to help me investigate this, whether it's magic or poops.
Or poop magic.
I'm gonna bring the experts in their respective fields.
Kevin, I have to ask a quick question. So as we're throwing these bodies in, it just occurred to me, we don't notice like anything happening in the room, right? Like we're not, like it's not like all of a sudden we're like cleansing the room of like the undead menace that was here, and like it's growing brighter or like something's happening.
What if it's like a river of rejuvenation and they just come back with life?
They come back
just
as
toss them in
babies.
and they come
Yeah,
back out.
those.
They come back as their prime when they were alive, but zombies.
I was thinking they'd just come back as babies, and then we'd have to start like pirate daycare.
That's a turn. I mean, fair. That would be something that is unexpected. I just imagine Hal would start stabbing them immediately once they start
yeah,
crying. And
I would
stuff.
Whoa, Hal has
Maybe
Hal
not
has
that
some
much of a
reservations.
turn.
I don't think
that
Hal
again.
stabbed any kids yet. Not that he's aware of.
Baby jokes commence.
He just
I'll toss them back
calls
before they
everyone
come
a
like
short
scum.
adult. That's just his
These
get
little
Look at
adults
this
suck,
stupid little
Stab.
2-foot adult over here. It's like, why did you say adult? Why did you specify that? It feels like he wasn't that. No, it was like a 2-foot adult that was crying because he tripped. He could barely even walk, like an idiot. He must have been drunk, that 2-foot adult that I stabbed. So, Rack and Harbor, what are you guys doing?
Okay. Okay, I'm about to open up this other door.
Okay.
You gonna Rochambeau for freedom?
We'll see. I feel like it might be different this time. That could just be insanity talking. So.
Hal did get paralyzed for next to nothing, for just bad thoughts, so...
Hal thinks that they were excellent thoughts, but yes, that happened.
All right. Okay. We do have. We also, before I open this, we do have like 3 cards, right, that I picked up from the guy.
Yeah.
All right. That's probably important to look at beforehand. These cards.
Go demanding back. And it's just like, did you look at the cards at any point? What card?
Yeah.
The whole.
Yeah,
So,
does one of them have a picture of a fireplace?
I'm gonna look at this.
Fuck, just give
and
me your
then
souls
if
then.
nothing
God damn
happens,
it.
Alright, yeah. So let's look at the cards first. Let's do that.
Okay. So, you have the 3 different cards, and one doesn't have anything, but the other 2 have arrows that are kind of pointing forward, and one is pointing forward and one is pointing just off in a different direction. And
So one's pointing through this door. This is forward.
It just like that way.
It's pointing that way.
Yeah.
Alright. I mean, like, we now know that we're in an old video game, so it doesn't really have like that, go through this door first and then the next one. It's just like, hey, I know you're not on that map, but go that way. Kind of thing.
But it's actually even, the designers like just put this area over here. It's like, but that doesn't correlate to this, so it's actually north when it's south. It's just to go around. It's like no one actually uses that eventually.
Alright, but it is pointing in this direction. Alright, let's, so I guess let's go over here.
Okay.
See how the arrow moves. And I don't know if I'm even moving far enough for it to even look like it's different.
So you have one that is pointing still in like that direction.
Oh, so it did change.
And the other one is pointing in that direction. So that first one was still kind of pointing in like a whatever area it was. And then this one was pointing down that way. And then while you take that into consideration, Rack, what are you up to? You just threw that firebolt at that one, you hit it, it kind of was glowing, and then it faded away.
I also heard my brother call for me.
Yep.
You also have a mask that means something, and it's important.
Yeah, I definitely was just Rack, Hal.
I think what you're supposed to do is put that on and jump into the water. It will protect you from that. I don't think we should question that. I think it's just a sign.
I mean,
it's a key item.
Rack's gonna oh man. Rack's gonna head up to his brother, but I'd like to try to sneak up on him and put the mask on.
Oh God.
Okay.
Just comes up behind him. Boo!
Ah!
That's all it would take with that mask. But he tries to say boo, and it's like because he's got a spider in his mouth.
So,
1 second.
do you want me to roll a stealth for that? Kevin?
Yes, please.
Any predictions? Do you think he'll just turn to that guy and just say over here until he hands the mask to the next person?
There's a little hope. There is a little hope.
So, how does a 23 do for stealth?
Jesus.
Would I have to do something to see if I...
give me a perception check. Okay, so
Yep, lower.
yeah, so you are able to sneak up on your brother there, and you are putting that mask on.
Yeah, sure, why not?
God.
It's probably a really bad idea, but
Okay, so
I mean, wild
you
magic
are,
might
at
go
this
well with
point,
this.
Let's move you down here. Sneaky snake-like. And then you put
Ooh,
this mask
so unsightly.
on your face. And just as a reminder,
Well, thank you.
Oh, that. Hmm.
yeah, and you feel it cling to your face.
of course I do.
And there's like a piercing that happens like above your eye, like in your forehead. And
Of course.
this first thing is take 11 points of piercing damage.
Of course. See, I knew this was gonna happen, and then I did it
Great
anyway.
mask.
And that spider-like thing, creature, sort of looking thing, starts to crawl out, and it falls down to the ground and just kind of falls into like a puddle.
Ugh.
And that just
I'm glad
keeps
Drac didn't see
happening.
that. It just keeps happening?
Yes.
Oh. Oh my god.
We just have the best gifts. We just have the best gifts.
So when Drac finally notices him, I just feel like I start vomiting uncontrollably and basically like faint into my own puddle
Basically,
of vomit.
what the mask is doing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
It has that effect on people.
I think
Yeah,
this is
we're all going to be
almost
throwing them soon.
like spot on. Come on.
Like I'm definitely prone right now, just I can't even.
So there's just
It's
Well,
that much vomit.
If
just
if
in a
that's the
radius
case,
around
then this
you,
was
just-
worth it.
Ah.
This is how we're going to get out of here, guys. We're going to float to the top.
We-
Jack,
I like how we're
makes-
taking different tactics for that. One is dam up a river of magic, and the other is just keep vomiting until we float. That's
It
what
will
we
get
do.
to the top in a river of magic and vomit. That's how dreams.
That's how we roll.
and just demon spider goo.
I'd like to point out that I purposely put this mask on, knowing that something bad was probably going to happen, just to fuck with my brother.
Oh, it's achieved. It is achieved. Drac is senselessly afraid.
If
Yeah,
there was an achievement
just-
box, it'd be checked.
Yeah, that's it.
And yeah,
And
so
Brack finally feels like he's gotten revenge for getting forced to witness that which will not be spoken.
oh geez, that's hilarious.
And I feel like Drac kind of wakes up and gets up and sees the mask again, and then just slips and falls again, and just keeps happening.
just completely just surrounded by just vomit, and you can't get a grip, and your just hooves are just sliding all over the place.
And seeing this, Rack has decided that he's going to give his brother some tough love, and until he can get over his fear of this mask and the spiders, he's going to keep it on.
Oh God. Could I do
I
like
just-
a con saving throw to maybe be less afraid or something?
Yeah.
I feel like if
Uh,
this was a comic book, this would be
wisdom.
like a threefold panel. You know?
Oh yeah.
In one panel, you've got the captain with magic, like, I don't know, compass cards that he's just walking around the room with. Another
Nice.
panel, there's spider vomit and trips happening, and then in the third panel, there's just a body party, and by body party, we're just disposing of dead things. That's all.
So yeah, you're okay. You're holding your throw up back.
Starting to recover.
Yeah. I mean,
Did I? I can't remember if I knew that he took it.
What?
I can't remember if I knew that Rack
did.
had the mask.
Yeah,
I
you
tried to do it stealth.
Yeah,
fully,
So it's
but
like,
saw
he
it.
tried to
Oh
do
my
it, but
God,
you were
brother,
just
why?
like, no. I fucking saw that. I saw that you did that.
Oh, brother, I still can't even look at you. But why?
Brother, it's time you got over your fear of spiders. And this is the only way.
I'm not as afraid of spiders. I just don't want them in my mouth.
Well, until you are 100% completely over your fear of spiders, this mask stays on. I'm sorry.
Oh God.
So
Now give me a kiss.
as you're saying that, it's like you're throwing up the words, and you're like, because the spider thing just keeps getting in the way, and it's like with all of your words.
But Drac
Awesome.
knows.
Just so you know.
Drac knows.
Drac speaks fluent vomit.
Yeah.
Apparently. That's how you can tell they're brothers.
Yeah.
It's twin speak, guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna be like, well, I don't know how I feel about this, but can you check out this glowy rock I found? I don't know.
Yeah.
I need you or Hal to check it out.
I was gonna say, with all of this, Hal, I was gonna say, you were also being summoned because of your expertise. So if you wanted to come and see this mess that really you should kind of expect at this point with the party that you're in, but how do you ever prepare yourself for anything that's going on around any corner with you guys?
I think Hal would like hear the call and turn and look, and then start seeing spider vomit and then Minotaur vomit, and just be like, I'm just gonna keep throwing bodies for a
It's
while.
like, you
That's where this
know
comes from.
what's not gross? These dead zombies. Ugh. That's way less gross than whatever the hell is happening on that side.
Actually, and just for like inside thought, Hal starts thinking, if that door does open and we have to leave, how quietly can I steal whatever the spider climb thing is Corellian has, so I can just walk on the walls and not touch that?
His
That would just be
boots?
great.
I don't know. I mean, he might notice that you're untying his shoes, because you would have to roll a lot of high stealth and what's it called?
Oh.
Sleight of hand checks. And he would
So,
have to
so
roll-
I'm just no. I'm just saying that like I think that conversation is literally what Hal's having in his brain. Hal thinks to himself, "What would I have to do to take those things so I don't have to step and vomit?" And then he's answered by this otherworldly voice, in this case Kevin's voice, going, "You'd have to make a lot of high stealth checks." And he's like, "I'm hearing voices again. I guess status quo. We'll just keep doing this."
I could put you on my shoulders again too. We could do Halatar, and that
That's-
way you don't have to
that
touch
might be
anything.
exactly what he wants right now.
Wait a minute. And then he's like, "Oh my god, he's in my head too. Everybody's in here."
It's a regular
Party in Hal's head.
party.
I never thought that I'd say that.
Alright, so Hal and Corellian, you guys are still dropping bodies?
Something like that, like it's 1995.
Party.
Oh, looks like my shitty rolls are back.
You're stronger.
Kevin, I rolled another 24.
Alright, so we've definitely got, with that, you guys can toss 3 bodies in there.
Look, I tossed a hand in. I'm helping.
Good job.
Contribution.
Yay!
Harbor, what are you doing while investigating these cards, seeing this new information? Maybe you're seeing what's happening. I know you were checking out everything that your crew was doing as well.
Oh yeah. I'm looking at them thinking, I'm gonna die here.
This is it.
It's not untrue. It's not untrue.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd like to
I
think
can
that
breathe underwater,
Harbor's seeing.
but I think I might just want to not breathe under anything that might come here.
I'd like to think that Harbor's seeing Rack be ridiculous for once and doing stupid shit, and it's just like, oh great, we've lost him, we're doomed.
Right. I don't have anyone. that was it. That's just the last spark was just snuffed out.
I wanted to go over there, but I see like gallons of spiders and throw up. That is no longer appealing. What's going on over here when it ends kind of like this again?
What is anything else going on right now?
What is you know what? I think I might start paying attention to the stone too. Maybe to connect with my maybe son, or maybe just to not look at any of these people at all right now.
I'm looking around. Fuck it. I'm going back to hell.
Right.
All right.
That seems so much nicer.
Because it makes more sense.
And in answer to your question on the side, you've got like a wall, and like it directly underneath it, this thing is flowing out.
Yeah, all my options kind of seem bad right now. It's either jump into the magical river where I haven't been, or go back to hell, and that sounds like it's almost the second one's better somehow. Alright, the magical cards are pointing in two different directions.
Yep, right now, one is, let's move this straight down, and then the other one is off that way.
Only we had a giant ape with a statue.
Rack, start casting spells.
Man,
We're not even using that chart. Stop being meta.
I'm feeling like, that whole thing where you prepare this for the party, and where they go, everything goes into the square hole. It's like, oh, the square block goes into the square hole. Like, I'm getting that kind of vibe, but I'm like, I don't even know if we're finding where the square hole is. It's just like, let's just... I'm gonna say that it was just like a fluke that when we opened this door, we had like a one-time portal to hell, and hopefully this is a door, and now it's like not to hell anymore. I'm not really positive, but
Guess we're going back to hell, guys.
I mean, you guys don't need to follow me. I might just end up back here with like one more card and no pants. I don't know.
So kids, I guess what I'm saying is pack your bags. We're going back to hell.
Well, TJ, if
I
you're going
am.
to renegotiate, remember, we have Peter, we have the mermaid, we have a lot of people we can sell.
You're right.
And not
I'll
Carl.
Hal actually has a
Carl's
really good
too
idea to
valuable.
talk to
He's
the deal
integral
master.
to the operation of our ship.
But if we sell the mermaid, how will Carl react? We have like vengeance on deck.
That's when we find
I
out
don't know.
Carl is actually a deity and kills us all.
Yeah, Carl's really door in a
Yeah.
bizarre turn of events.
Oh my
man
God,
served
dude,
pancakes.
that's
I never
amazing.
had that before I met him. All right, I'm gonna go through this door. I'm gonna open it.
Okay. You swing it open, or you touch it to push it open, and it just kind of opens a little bit, like last time, but that's it.
Fuck yeah. All right. Let's open it more. All the way.
All right, so you push into it, and it seems like it can't really open. Give me an athletics check.
Can I get pissed at the door? I mean, I already spent like 3 rages last time for being denied throw up spider mask. That
Yeah, I mean,
I actually have that.
I was
actually
saving it.
I know you were. Don't worry.
For something very important.
In hindsight, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm like, all right, I was gonna be mad for nothing. I just didn't like getting the direct order thing, and then I spent 3. I actually marked it off 3 rages. Can I get pissed at the door? I'll spend 1 more rage, and try to do this with advantage.
Wait, TJ, I have a great idea. Just say over your shoulder, Hal, say something dumb, and then you'll get mad at Hal.
Hal. Hey, what's up? Don't forget, I'm gonna kill. Yeah, all right. Jeez, that's all I need. Thank you. Oh, I'm fine.
Wasn't that good even with advantage? Being pissed at this. So yeah. 15.
So you are able to push the door, and you're able to open it further. It was kind of blocked by a rock behind it, but when you open it, you're able to see that it's kind of just like a 10-foot by 10-foot room that has kind of been crushed and just it seems like rubble.
Now he's really mad.
Yeah, spend my rages for no reason. Okay, that's okay.
You've got a minute, and Hal is right there. If you don't attack, I mean, it's like you're wasting it. He'll get it. No, I get hitting me once. I don't understand when I was down why you kept hitting me.
So we can't go back to hell. This way seems like the best option, but it's not because it's covered with rope and spiders. Alright, so that means into the water when unless someone else does something. So I guess I'll turn it over to you guys, and then next scene is me jumping into shit. So
have we seen any effect from the 5 or 6 bodies we've thrown into the water at this point?
It doesn't seem to have had an effect.
Okay,
they sunk in where you put them, and it doesn't seem like anything's clogged up, or anything like that.
When Rack fired that firebolt, did we see anything happen so that we would have thought, oh, maybe there's something else since our way's not working?
So when he shot that thing, it kind of glowed a little bit, and then it faded away.
Okay.
And let's get back to Drac and Rack. What are you guys doing? I mean, you're kind of recovered.
Kind of recovered. Still not completely over my fear of spiders, but
Yep.
That's for your own good. What's gonna happen if we go up against a giant spider?
I don't know.
So
Why are scorpions fine but spiders aren't, brother? Like, come on.
It's just their face and their smug attitude. I can't take it.
I mean,
brother,
I'm not planning on
What
making
right do they have to be
spider.
scuttling around like that? I don't just.
brother, what right do you have to, be angry and yell at people for wanting to eat dairy products?
How
You're
dare you?
contradicting yourself.
How dare
How
you?
dare you?
How dare you, spider mouth?
Alright, so Harbor is gonna die. Alright.
Listen,
I picked
brother.
I picked the wrong week to pull a Howland Rack, huh?
So, Rack, you successfully terrified your brother to cure him of being terrified.
Yeah.
And,
Like a good brother would.
right.
Yeah.
And, Drac, you are able to stand speaking to him currently. And, so it's... And everything has a nice coat of vomit, spread out in many places. Just
That is a
on-
phrase. That is a
Yeah.
phrase I never thought I'd hear. A nice
Yeah,
coat
I'm
of vomit.
gonna wipe some off of the wall if it's on there and be like, "Look, brother, this rock right here was glowing. I don't know if it was any magic or Jeremy poop, but Hal won't come over here for some strange reason. So maybe you could check first."
I mean, I guess I can check it out.
I don't know if you can see through
I
the
was gonna say, it's
spider
tough-
mask.
tough
It doesn't
to
look like
see.
it has eyes.
Does it impair my vision, Kevin?
No, you seem to be
You seem
able
fine.
to see through it somehow.
Yeah. It's like it's magic.
So yeah, you
All right.
look up, and there isn't really anything that you see in terms of a glow or anything like that.
Arcana check.
Okay.
Uh, 15.
15, you definitely get the sense that there's some sort of magic that was going on, but you don't see anything at the moment.
I mean, there may have been some magic going on, but there isn't right now.
Do you? There was some magic. Can you add magic to the wall? I don't know. I don't know how this magic stuff works.
I thought you were a wizard, brother.
You just do some crazy things with your fingers.
Brother, what happened to your magic?
He's like Rock Lee in Naruto, where like he's a ninja but he doesn't have powers. I'm a wizard, but I don't have wizard powers. You don't understand.
No. Oh, okay, brother. It's okay. It's okay. You're being shy right now. It's okay.
Well, how do you think I noticed it in the first place? My wizard sleuthing abilities noticed it. I needed to confirm.
Of course. I totally believe you right now.
So
I'd like to roll a investigation, see if my brother's lying to me.
insight.
Insight. Alright.
Lying about the glow rock?
Lying about you not needing your magic.
Oh.
What does a 16 get me?
Are you... that would be with Drac. And I don't know. Are you trying to lie to him?
No.
I thought that, see, I'm talking about his magic, and he's lying to me about his magic.
But I don't really have any. I just might have said. I think I said it as a joke maybe before or something. What? Oh, what? Yeah, I don't have any magic.
You thought you had magic because of the Jeremy poop.
Oh, that's right. The Jeremy poops. The
A
glowing
while
magic.
back.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh no, I'm not trying to lie or anything. I just kind of forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
We haven't seen Jeremy in forever.
I don't know. I guess I can.
I'm all out of my glowy, smelly magic.
Yeah, so Drac said that Like he saw a glow, and you definitely feel like there's some magic at that like wall on the backside of the fireplace that you guys had opened, but there's nothing happening currently.
Damn it.
I'd like to cast Mending on the rock.
Ooh.
It's not going to do anything, but
No, I don't. I don't think it will do anything. I'm not sure exactly what.
just to see if like any sort of magic will react to the rock.
Okay. Yeah. You try and cast Mending on it, and it doesn't seem to react in any sort of way. Like it doesn't.
All right.
glow or
Well.
anything like
Now I'm
that.
irritated, and now I'm going to cast Firebolt on the rock.
Okay.
Oh, nat 20. Nat 20.
All right. So you pull back and blast this thing. Give me damage.
So it's a crit. So that's 6d10. Or does
yeah,
it go
you
up
have
to
three at this
3d12?
point, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 3.
So anyway, I just start blasting.
Sorry, I was trying to read something.
Basically.
What a waste of a crit.
Yeah, you're shooting at a wall.
Does it just go up a die, or Kevin?
Crit gives you all of the die that you roll are doubled. So like if you're
Okay,
rolling
so
3d6,
6d10.
rolling 6d6. And you're at probably 3d10 right now. So it would be
Yeah,
6d10.
I'm at. So it's 6d10. Come on. It's 40 points of damage.
Damn.
So you
A cantrip did 40 points of damage.
And Drax's gonna just step back just so I don't get blasted. Get
So-
blasted in the ass.
you fire a huge firebolt, 40 points of damage, and it slams into the wall, and it doesn't seem to really damage it.
Motherfucker. I give up. Let's go
Wow,
see what
brother.
the captain's doing.
You just came really hard, and that wall didn't even flinch.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Let's go see what everyone else is doing. They seem to be throwing bodies into a river.
If I really promise that I'm really not afraid of spiders anymore, will you take off the spider mask? If I promise really hard, pinky promise even.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's really not afraid of spiders?
Hey, you guys can do a whatever, if it's a deception or a persuasion versus
Oh, it's
insight.
a deception, all right.
Yeah, deception via versus insight, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if it's deception, there it is.
Another nat 20. 25.
Oh god. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
Spider.
not lying. I can send you a picture of the die.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I was -1, so I was never gonna make that.
But also it's harder against a 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've still got the mask on. That's still kind of stopped. Drac is not loving the fact that you don't believe him, but I think he understands why. And so Hal and Corellian, give me 1 second, but you guys are up next with what you are doing.
Oh, good.
Sorry, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing this week.
Dude,
And we're all stuck
I have
in
no
like
idea
a
what I'm doing
photo
any
board
week.
room right now.
Oh, man.
I think it's just funny that the real possibility is Kevin said, "Do you guys want to play on Sunday?" We said yes, and he's like, "I'm just going to put you in a room you can't get out of and see what you do."
I mean, eventually we'll just do giant ape. We'll have to. That'll just be it.
We should really find something else that's like got equal stats, just so like this adventure is not another ape fight. Just saying.
All right.
I mean, to be fair, the ape fight started with this adventure.
Yeah, we did it here first.
That's true. We did it here first.
You saw it here first.
Kevin, I think that what I would like to do is if I see the captain following weird, like, navigational business cards, I would like to do an insight check to see if the captain's thinking of, like, it seems like the captain's going to jump in the River of Magic.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Perception or insight?
Perception first.
All right, cool. Oh my god. 9.
Okay.
I rolled a 1. I rolled another 1.
You are, well, it's a good thing that you've got a high perception in that case. Actually, if it's a 1...
It's a 1. I don't notice. I'm just, if I rolled a 1, I look over the captain, I see him doing some stuff, and I'm just going to...
Typical captain, and it's just like, what?
Look at him, he's captaining so hard over there. I'm going to kill him one of these days, and I'm just going to go throw more bodies in the water.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, if you want to try and continue throwing bodies.
Yeah. I would. I'll give you another athletics. I would specifically, provided I don't fail this. That's a 10, so I don't know if that's good enough. Probably not. But I would specifically try to throw the big bad in this time, just to see like if that did anything.
Okay. So, and it was a 10.
It was
And
a
12.
Okay. And are you doing the same thing?
Yeah, helping out just to kind of end this process one way or another. So
Okay.
We look at each other. Man, this guy's heavier than the rest of them.
So yeah, you throw this guy in, and what happens is the river seems to, he hits it and kind of sinks in like the others, but the river seems to turn solid and stops moving.
ooh,
Well, something
All right.
happened.
something definitely happened. Can we do a perception check to see if anything else has occurred with this now solid river?
Yeah.
Uh,
Let me see. I don't know if there would be anything else really that you would notice.
So I guess the first thing I would think is if it seemed like it was coming through the wall at all, does it seem like there's a crevice or like an opening where it was coming through that maybe we could try to go through?
No, because it was so close to that.
Oh,
It was
okay.
kind of, and now it's just solid right against that.
Has anything else changed, like Arcana-wise? Because now that this magic has kind of dried up, is there anything different?
You
Like,
still sense like magic coming from it. It's just not flowing in that same sort of state that it was before.
Okay.
Well, fuck. I really thought we had done something good.
But now that you say solid, so now we don't have to worry about jumping in or anytime we can walk across it now?
It's still down a little bit, and you still haven't seen it, if it does anything or if it doesn't do anything.
Oh, so we just have to throw one last body in and, see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
that's it, and it's Hal.
And with that logic, Hal's like, well, we should grab all the bodies and throw them in. I mean, it's a picnic. Let's do this.
All right.
Everyone grab hands and jump in.
Aw, 11.
Yep.
Oh, 16. Perfect.
You can throw one of these guys down. And he just kind of lands there on the stuff.
Oh, you said it was like tar, like it was like I immediately started to imagine like it solidified into like coal patch you'd use to fill like a hole in the asphalt or something.
Yeah, kind of like it wasn't really like a tar. It was like a liquid. It was like a liquidy gas, and it was just something that when they hit, like it didn't splash or anything. It just kind of hit and then sunk in, and was kind of like absorbed into it, like a tar or like a goo or something. But it was almost like gaseous too, where it wasn't like incredibly liquid. But now it seems that this body fell and just like hit the ground. And or it hit the like river that is now solid, and it just is kind of standing there, or lying there.
Gets back up. Hey,
it's
thanks.
Like, hey, it is rejuvenating.
How's that a loss? I don't know. I'm not.
Right.
I have no idea.
Actually, with that, let's jump to Harbor. Harbor, what is going on?
Oh, you can't jump in the river.
Yeah,
Well, there
I'm
goes
crying
my
because
fucking
they
thing.
won't even let me. They won't even let me end on my own terms. I'm just stuck here with.
You try and kill yourself with Arnold, he melts.
They won't let me go to hell. They won't let me jump in the river. What the fuck? No, okay. So I'm looking around the room. I guess I'm still doing that, but then I look up and I'm like, why God? So I guess let's look at the top of the dungeon. See if there's anything on the ceiling. Anything?
So you don't see anything unusual on the ceiling. You just came down from up above, so you know it had to hold and be sturdy and stuff, so you see that it's just kind of built in that way. Drac was talking about it.
You look up and there's a giant tapestry to door, and it says, "Do you believe?"
There's just a you know what would have been awful is at the top. It's just this.
That's there.
And then once you guys look up, it's just like the first boss in Ocarina of Time, and it's just like that just starts dripping down, but it's huge. It's actually the size of the ceiling.
We immediately learn that
yeah.
Drac is still scared of spiders.
I would have just like started banging on the door, even though I can't get out. I just would have started banging on the door.
All right, so you get before you get there, when you jump onto this, you take 6 points of arcane damage.
Arcane?
No, what would be an equivalent of that in D&D?
I think it'd be force. You'd have to say force.
Gross. All right, force.
Force damage? Okay. How many?
I think you said 6.
Yep.
All right, and then as I continue stepping, is it just like force?
Yeah. So like as you continue, and like each step seems to hurt.
So
Not always 6.
not always 6.
Harbor's like, I can't kill myself.
Not always 6. And it's like, oh, they didn't stop me. So
If I lie here.
Just rolling back and forth.
Yeah, you have to actively move, so it's just so yeah, as you first got on there, it was 6, and as you moved over, you took 4 more points of damage. As it feels like energy is being like drained from you.
Okay. So I'm at. This. Alright. 123.
Guys, I think we finished the final piece to summon the undead king, and that's why the river of mana is now frozen. I don't know.
Somewhere in this world, we just unleashed like some horrible, horrible blight, and we just are like, man, we can't get out of this room. This guy truly was the keymaster, but not to get out of this room. Just to unleash some it was to unleash some like horror upon the world, and we're just like, you want to throw him in the river? Yeah, let's throw him in the river. All right.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom.
All right, so you guys have thrown some bodies in, and some people scared each other. We've shot at some stuff. We've frozen the mana river. We've had some glowy things happen.
So, what would happen if some spiders went onto this frozen river?
You can bring your face over and find out.
I will do that.
Okay.
What are the little red boxes?
I just put the cards on this wall. See
Oh,
what
okay.
happens.
Gotcha.
That way.
There are 3 very red nipples that just appeared.
That way. And then this one isn't doing anything.
Do they? I haven't seen these cards. So do the cards have any other markings on them besides this?
No. Like there's a back, like it's their business cards. So on the like actual business card, it just says deal maker, and then on the back has the arrows, and then this middle one doesn't have any.
TJ, have you examined these? Like, has Harbor like examined these at all, or you just take them and just look at them?
I have been.
I'm just wondering. No, I was just wondering if there was something that like you could do like an investigation check on them or something, just to see if there was something you missed. Like maybe there's a clue on the business card side that like says like deal maker or whatever. That like it's a clue within a clue kind of thing.
I investigate them.
There unfortunately does not seem to be anything. It seems just like a regular business card that we know of, and it's just that one word.
Door.
Well, 2 words, but they're put together, so
It's hyphenated.
right. Corellian and Hal, are you, what, is everyone kinda together at this point?
Yeah, I think we might be done throwing bodies in, because I think our experiment has finally come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, we got a reaction. Cool. It just didn't do what we had hoped it would do.
Yeah.
Actually, can I just do like even just passive perception? There's nothing else about the river that's noticeable, like passive perception, like 18, that like, maybe the keymaster is starting to move again, or like something like, maybe a key fell out of his mouth or something. Like nothing like that.
No, nothing key related is happening to the guy that you assigned to be the keymaster.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Hal's, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I think I'd go over and like maybe standing back here, not like toes just sort of at the edge of the vomit. Can I give like some sort of like check or whatever towards the glowy stone that Drac had talked about?
I have torches. Can everyone grab a torch and go to one of these pedestals on the side here, and then everyone light this at the same time?
Sounds good.
Okay, let's do it. I'll take top right.
All lighting torches.
Top left.
We all lighting torches, or you guys have it?
Just
Need me to do
one
stuff?
more, either rack or track. Last one right over here. And
Okay.
I'm gonna just -4.
Yeah, rack for sure should go there. And I'll stay here. So how do we know? How did we figure out to do this? It was just a guess.
Just a
Just
guess.
another guess.
Okay.
Alright, lighting these all at the same time. And then
So you guys will have all the cool powers, and I'll have the heart power or
So-
whatever.
As
Your powers combined.
as you all hold up these torches and like against the crystals start to glow, and Drac, you notice from all four corners there is a glow that reaches towards the center, and once they all connect, you are in a prime spot to see that this fireplace starts to move forward.
Holy shit, guys! It's doing it! It's doing it! It's doing it! You guys all just have to walk through my bomb.
You got, yeah, you're gonna get hit by the beam. The beam of light.
A beam?
Way.
It's beautiful.
Oh god, should I move?
Yeah.
Oh god, I guess I'll move. Keep an eye on the door, though.
You're tracking the throw up everywhere.
Right.
Got it on my shoes. I don't know.
I put it on you originally because it was all just you. You were projecting that, so you actually you can calm down with that. You made your check.
Oh man.
Delete and save. So
Well, guys, it
what's
looks like
everyone up to now?
Okay.
So like, if he calls out that that's happening, I think like Hal's gonna stop making it for the door. Like, just stop looking for the door.
Then we all slip.
Yeah, we will.
You all slip in the vomit, and just it raises up, and you all fall, and it just falls down and crushes you all.
I was thinking,
Oh,
like, if the door slid to the
shit.
side, like, we slide and all stop right as the door crushes us to death on the
Exactly. It's Indiana Jones reaching back for his hat, but instead it's you guys
the
all
only
slip
thing-
on vomit and get crushed.
The only thing Hal would call out before, like, the two, spellcasters leave the room, he would just call out and say, "Does anybody know what turning the river to goo means?" Just for, like, maybe they could make an Arcana check or something.
Alright, I'll do an Arcana check.
Drac's already gone. He realizes he still has to, help his brother get over his fear of spiders.
Got a 29 on that Arcana.
All right, so what are you looking for?
Sick bastard.
Hal had some specific questions, so I was going to look for those specific answers.
The question was, like, does the river turning to this, like, goo or like solid goo or whatever, does it trigger a memory for those trained in arcane things in any way, shape, or form? Like, maybe this is, like, you've read a story about this or something like that, and that, like, my hope was somebody with a high Arcana might know that, because Hal's like, I know how to make boat knots. I don't know fucking shit about this, so.
No, I don't think it's anything that has been kind of like necessarily taught or any sort of thing like that would have been experienced before this.
It was worth a shot, just in case we really did let like a Tarisk loose somewhere on a continent, and we're
It'll
unaware
be
of it.
fine. We're evil.
Oh, I'm not opposed to it. I just would love to know that we did it. That's all.
I want the credit.
Exactly.
All right, so you guys.
But what if the Goo River means that we burn down all the cheese shops? Now you have nothing to burn down.
So first of all, that would be a glorious day for Wreck. And then second of all, there's always something to burn down.
I suppose that's true.
Think about it, brother. We could literally burn down all of the fences that hold cows hostage. We could be liberators.
Wow.
All right, so
Saying they could all be free to let their udders swing and do whatever they want.
They could do utterly anything they want.
Wow.
Just
That is
yay.
the most beautiful
God
poetic
damn it.
thing I've ever heard.
it sure was a poem thing. Corellian is sacrificing himself.
Oh, not
Make sure you
again.
guys escape.
Throw us your boots. We'll hold the door.
I've heard that line before.
No, if the door does start to close, Hal would try to find something to wedge in there, like maybe like a barrel or something, just see what happens.
So you guys are all able to get out, and I assume you're heading upstairs.
Yes.
Yes, we gotta find Gilmar and get the hell out of Dodge.
Who knows
Oh
what
my
he's
god,
been doing with
how's
the zombie the
Gilmar
whole
gonna
time.
react to the mask?
Well, actually, if you're
Yeah, I
still
don't
wearing
think Gilmar
that,
will take it well.
if you're still wearing that, Hal will ask, based upon some experiences Hal's had in his life, can you just make sure you can take that off? Like, I'm not saying you have to. I'm just making sure it's not stuck on you. That's all.
What, it would be an improvement.
Oh,
One of these days I'm gonna kill Corellian.
oh,
I'm glad the crew is just all killing each other.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Well,
Everybody's gonna have a
It's
mark.
not even just Hal's thing anymore.
Everyone's gonna have a mark on the crew. Everyone's.
To be fair, Corellian came in on the lightning that killed Amrar, so Rek kind of has a reason.
There's plenty of reasons for all of you, I think.
That's true.
So you guys, was there a check being made?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I guess I should check to see if I can take the mask off, Kevin.
Okay. Yeah, you grab it, and you're reaching for where the end is, and you're feeling on your face where you find the end, and you aren't able to find the end of the mask.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I like to think Hal's like, he's like, you know, like when he's giving Rack the advice, he's like, you know, you never know when a mask won't come off. I met this guy, Al, selling masks 20 years ago, and I've looked like this ever since.
Yes, I put a Hal mask on, and I've never been able to change it.
It changed my voice. Hal's actually a woman this whole time. It's like, oh my god.
There's so many things you don't know about Hal. So many things.
Aren't you glad you didn't put the mask on, Harvard?
Spiders vomit out a question at the captain.
Aren't you?
The good news is you do have advantage on intimidation checks.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is
Never
there a
taken this
bad
off.
news? Is there a bad news with that?
Yeah, he could never
He
like
has
go into a
spiders
town
dripping out of
normally.
his mouth.
No.
At all
Like
times?
we got
And I
that.
kind of
part.
can't take it off.
I just meant like other bad things. I'm also starting to think like, are you going to have a problem with somatic spells if you're constantly vomiting? Or not somatic, verbal spells?
He already cast a fireball that or a firebolt, I'm sorry, at the door that he seemed to not have a problem with, but when he did do it, it did sound really weird. It wasn't the same sort of
Okay. All right.
cast that he had done before, and it was kind of vomity.
My other like mechanic concern about this is that like clearly charisma equals looks, and if you're a sorcerer, does this affect charisma at all? That's all.
Not really. Not only looks.
No, I know not only looks, but charisma is one of the things that's kind of looks based. So that's why, like, if you suddenly have this horrific visage, is it going to have a negative effect on it? That's all.
I mean, he throws up spiders, but he's a really charming guy.
He's super nice once you get to know him.
He
Once you
has a
get
way with
past
words, in that his words are spider vomits.
Just be like, don't judge him. It's a defect, you know.
We're going to
God.
find you a nice giant spider to settle down with. The two of you will be perfect. It'll be great.
You guys can be black tar puddles together.
Guys,
BTPs forever.
guys, let's be real. We can just ask Torkel to help out if need be. So
I
I'm
think
not
if we
really
just pull
worried about
really
it.
hard,
I imagine we
we'll
say
have
this.
Al get your feet.
Yeah.
We'll have Drac pull on the mask, and we'll just pull really hard.
I imagine you say that to us in vomit, and we all just turn to Drac, and Drac translates. He's like, "No, I got this." He's like, "Torkel's got this." That's what he's saying. Torkel's got this.
Brad
Maybe the
just
spiders are.
turns into the
I don't
Joker.
know.
Okay, so you guys had that. Well, what else are you doing?
I think we're just trying to get out of here.
Yep.
I think so too.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we can bring you up to here then.
All right, so I have a question if we're back on this level. So originally, I had done some checks to see where like a party of people that left the tower that we
Where's
first discovered
Gilmar?
went to.
Where's Gilmar?
Yeah, and those tracks led us back. They led us to this keep or tower or whatever, and then we went to hell. Like, was this the end of that, or is there a way to look to see?
Yeah, the other room we were in, yeah, it led up to the surface, the Dunkin' Donuts tunnel.
Yep.
There's that, and then the party you had seen. Those bodies.
Oh, okay. So the bodies were the party that we followed here from the tower. Okay, I didn't get that. I thought they were just random things that had gotten killed if they walked in here. I didn't make that connection.
Yeah, no, it was just at the time you guys were fighting zombies and then getting zombies again that you were fighting and then stomping and burning. You know, the usual zombie stuff.
The huge. Yeah.
Have we already done like a perception check to make sure there's nothing else now on the level, nothing scuttling about, or we can just like walk safely wherever?
Oh, and second question: did we search the bodies of these just dead people, not the zombies?
Oh, like this guy?
Well, yeah, I see one in front of me, like down here.
They seemed ragged and everything, like torn apart, and there wasn't really anything that, like when you guys were kind of taking care of the bodies, I assume that it's something where it's like we're just gonna stomp all the bodies and burn them, because if it's dead, it can be walking up and trying to hit us again, and that was bullshit. So,
all right, so sorry.
But no, when you guys were looking through that stuff, you didn't really notice anything of value.
So I have a question for the group. So we got into a ship battle, we handled business, and we wound up on this shore. And we came here because we thought that this was a good place to land, or because we were following people who escaped the battle. I thought we were following people who escaped the battle, and we dealt with the tower, and then this is where we wound up.
This is where our new base is supposed to be, I think. We were just going in this direction.
I think we were trying to get to land because the vice admiral was in a state of, you know,
disrepair.
I thought this is just where we were going, period. This was like the new base, and we kind of just
Yeah.
were looking around, and then somehow this whole thing happened.
That's what I mean. I thought that we wound up here, and this whole time I thought we were going to find out that, like, when we made it to like the deal master, that like the other pirates had been working with devils or something like that, and then
Maybe.
and
We
then
don't know
we
that
didn't.
part,
Now
but
we're
that's
back.
possible.
Yeah, no, I mean, I just I'm asking, like, do we have a plan? Like, or I mean, I know that's a stupid question for our group, but like, generally speaking, we have like a goal that we're going to do, and right now we've got a vice admiral who can't speak, and God knows when he's going to be able to do that. We've
Well,
got
that's our next destination with the cards. I
I
thought.
feel like I haven't been able to follow a whole lot of everything being said because we already saw the Vice Admiral, right? He's in the blue fucking orb thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a dream that was had, and then when you guys were meeting with the deal master, he showed a vision of what the dream was that was at the like front of Corellian's head, or his thoughts, I should say. It was just on his forehead, and he kind of showed that to everyone because he felt that that was something that would be of concern to all involved. And so you guys are aware of that and then negotiated for the cards based on that.
so Hal, like, well, I guess I so what does that mean we're going to do now? Are we following the cards because that's
Well,
our task, or?
we have 3 cards, one that doesn't have a direction. We made a couple different deals. One of them was the location of a treasure hoard. The other one was the Vice Admiral. I don't remember what this other one is. I think that one's just return the power to him, to the devil guy. I think that's what that one would be.
Yeah, that one.
Because that doesn't have a location necessarily.
Yeah, that one was just have that with you when you because you guys had asked for information about the vice admiral, and so that was something where he gave you that and just said to hold on to this card when you rescue him. The vice admiral.
Any way to differentiate where these point to? Because I don't know if we're going to the treasure hoard or to the Vice Admiral first.
Yep, you are able to differentiate as you think about it. The card that has the arrow pointing to the north kind of fades away and says treasure, and then goes back to an arrow.
Ooh, loot crate.
Fancy.
Gotta do it. We need the orange items.
And the other one
We
says,
definitely need the orange items.
yeah, I mean,
But
it
at
does
least
the
settle
same
for
thing. It
purple.
just says rescue.
Oh, did we ever
The
figure out?
captain's the only one who knows this, right?
Yeah, he's got the cards.
Yeah,
He could
unless
heal
he shares that
Thomas.
info.
Do we ever figure out if there's anything left in this dungeon now that we came back to it, or were you just free to like walk to the surface?
You guys were able to walk back up, no problem.
But do we hear anything like as we're walking around here, or?
Give
An
me
angry
a
dwarf.
perception.
Mm-hmm. A scared dwarf.
A scared angry dwarf.
So you hear something coming from up over here, but you aren't sure exactly what.
Oh, interesting. If I go investigate, would anyone want to come with me?
I'll go.
Okay.
I'm down to kill something.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna stay here, right here next to my brother.
So
Oh, God.
there's a door. Can I try to enter it stealthily?
Yeah.
All right.
I will follow and also roll a stealth.
16 on the stealth.
Okay.
17 on the stealth. Bam.
Ooh.
Be the only one who's not going.
I'm
Sneak
not going
you.
with you. I definitely won't try with you. It's fine. That's our motto.
I'm gonna roll a stealth too.
Okay.
Let's
The
do it.
stealthiest. I'm just gonna totally ruin him. Just be like, hey guys, where are you going?
I can't see you guys. Where'd you go?
You're being so quiet.
All right, so we're gonna try and open this door.
Nice.
Wow,
Stealthy.
23.
Oh,
Them
Jesus.
So
The stealthiest of all of you.
we get in. Are we able to open this stealthily and get in?
Yeah, let me, give me this.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
So there was actually one of them that did make it and was high enough perception that he heard you. He didn't hear, he heard you and Hal, and he didn't hear Drac.
Okay. Well,
Never thought I'd hear that
it
sentence.
looks like we're
Right.
gonna have to cut some bitches. So
All right. Well, as you open the door, he tries to get you with this, and he does. He attacks. Did it roll? No, it didn't. It did now, and you are able to jump out of the way, no problem. You were expecting maybe something to be on that side. So let me get initiatives from everyone.
Come on, Hal. This could be huge. Come on, Hal.
12. Oh,
Oh, not bad. 21.
there you go.
Initiative.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Alright, sorry. Just got the turn order up. So if you could get yourselves into that thing. Wait, you're in there twice. You.
Ooh, I get to go multiple
You
times. Oh,
legendary?
When it's not my turn, but an enemy's turn, I will.
they call
He's
me
not your
the
Uncle
Corellian.
What did I roll? This guy. This guy. And... Excuse me.
Oh my god, I'm loving this. I'm so pumped to see this effect happen.
Alright, Hal, you are not stealthed from these guys, but you are up and you are first.
All right, so I have to ask because I don't know how I don't know how this works, right? Like, so I'm as somebody who has the assassin trait. The assassin trait says, assassinate. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken its turn in combat yet, and any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit. So how do you rule that works in this scenario?
I believe, like, you have your, like, assassinate surprise thing.
Right.
But it's not like you have hide. So you have your advantage, and if you hit, it's a crit.
Okay, cool. And the one thing is, even though the dude that's right to the right of the door, so like right here, took a swing, was that considered outside? Was that just a ready to action that's outside of combat, or would I still?
No, that's not something like you. If you were aiming for him, you would still get the same benefits because he hasn't actually gone.
All right, cool. Then that's my goal. I'm moving up.
Advantage. He doesn't get an automatic crit unless they're surprised.
Well, but I'm acting before them in initiative, so they're
Yeah, so you get advantage.
so that's my question. So that's my question is so surprised. The only time you have surprise in fifth edition is if somebody is totally unaware of you and you get a surprise round. So in combat, even if you're hidden or invisible, you still don't have surprise.
I mean, if you're hidden, but he saw you, that's why you.
No, you're right. You're right. Like I'm not saying no to that. I'm saying like, well, technically yeah, you probably did see me. So that's
Yeah,
like
you didn't have a great stealth there.
I mean, it's up to Kevin entirely, as long as they have the surprise condition. But if you're just acting first, then you only get advantage.
well, so the problem like, and I'm fine with that if that's how it is. The problem with this ability is that like the only time that happens is if you attack them before combat starts. That's the only time surprise happens in 5e. Even if you're invisible and attack somebody and they're unaware of you, it still doesn't surprise them if they're in combat.
So I'm sorry. I was thinking of it differently. So my thought process was, you on your first attack would
Yep.
get advantage, and if you hit, it would be a crit. But after that, it would be something where you would still have advantage, but it wouldn't necessarily be automatically a crit. So like your first strike would automatically
Would lead into a crit, but after that, it's just normal stuff. Okay,
Yes, and that's only,
that's cool.
and everything else with the assassination is still the same. They have to be attacked before they go and that sort of stuff.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to throw like I needed to work through the mechanics of this because I didn't know how you wanted to handle it. So, all right, in that case, I'm going to roll twice to hit the guy that swung at Corellian. My first roll is a 25 to hit.
You are currently on a zombie.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm going back to the map. I jumped on a zombie. No, there's nothing in that square.
Okay, hold on. Let me move these guys because.
Okay.
Do you guys see them all now in like an L shape? Well, reverse L.
Yeah, they were in a different L shape
Weird.
before.
Because this is where I had them, and it's like, all right, cool.
No, that's why I was like, sweet, you left a hole for me. This is awesome. Let's do this. So
them being at the door is what Corellian had heard. So.
All right. So, am I able? So, because the attack happened, is the door open and I can see through there?
Yes. The door was open.
I know I can't move through an enemy space, but could I try to like tumble through?
With two of them there, it's gonna be something.
Well, or Kevin, would you allow me to walk up, attack in an ally square, and then move back if I don't clear a space for myself?
The only problem is if you were gonna do that, I would probably take away the advantage that you get if you were doing that.
No, you know what? Fair enough. It's tactics, and I want to get these shitbags out. So
Okay.
I'll step up into Corellian space just for my action, and if I don't make a space for me to move into, I will move back to where I was. I'm saying that out loud. I didn't roll, so I rolled with advantage, but I'm only going to take the first roll to hit, and that was a 25 to hit that guy.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit that guy?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So in that case, let's go to the videotape. And because he's within 5 feet of an ally that I'm literally standing on, I can do my sneak attack. So I'm going to do, what do I got? D4 for that. I got 2d6 now because of sneak attack. And I think that's it, right? D4. Okay, so roll. I'm going to re-roll one of my D6s because that was shitty. Nice. 10, 11, so 15 points of damage to him on the first strike.
And that was, you used your crit?
No, I used my piercer ability that once per turn I can re-roll a piercing damage.
Right, but that was your first hit on, and
Yes.
with this, that's where I'm gonna give you that crit on
All
it.
all the
Oh,
time?
sweet. I'm sorry. You said take away advantage, not take away crit. So yeah. So if the total was 6, shit, my brain's not working. So 3. So that'd be 9, 15. So 15. No. So 9 and 9 is 18 plus 5. 24 points
3,
of damage.
23.
23 points of damage.
Okay. And
He's
we
getting
may
an
we
auto
may
crit
look at this
first round
and
all the time.
revisit it, but I want to
Yeah,
try it out.
so the assassinate ability basically says that as long as you have surprise, and surprise for what we're talking about right now is you act before somebody else in the first round of combat. Yes, and I hit. It's an auto crit.
Yeah,
But
and
I don't think surprise like works that way
I'm
on
still
good
D&D-ing.
conditions.
yeah, so
What happened? Oh, sorry.
Like that's up for like Kevin. You decide when they're surprised, but it's important that they're surprised because if we're just saying that they're surprised if they haven't acted all the time, that means he gets an auto crit anytime acting first
so
instead of advantage because it says you get
yeah, I'm
advantage if you
giving
act first, but you
I'm
don't get the
giving on
crit
this,
unless
and
they're
I
surprised.
may change it, but it's something where I want to give that because surprise so rarely happens. I want to kind of give this a little bit more, where it's like on that first hit, just the very first strike, so the one he just landed. When it's a hit,
Dude, then you should do Hunter's Mark right before this, and then you can roll 2d8,
Oh,
4d6.
no.
And your like all your die. You can do that
in a
all the
in a
time.
perfect in a perfect world, what would happen is somebody would hit the creature before I went, so they would roll higher than me. Then I could use my Slayer, not my Slayer, my Colossus Slayer as well. So I get another D8. So like the idea that I'm trying to build with Hal with this is that he has this ability, and then he gets even more devastating with it as long as he goes before things. But we got to work out the kinks with it. But all
Yeah,
right.
but then you would need to make sure to be hidden so that they are surprised. You know what I
Well, yeah,
mean?
no. And so the next level in Ranger, which is what I'm going to take, gives me hide in plain sight, which allows me to just like disappear, basically. So, but anyways,
Like maybe like lightly obscured.
so yeah, so all right, so that was the attack. That was what turned into a critical. I don't suppose that killed that guy by any chance.
so that did not kill that guy, but he didn't love it.
All right, cool. In that case, I'm going to change tactics a little bit, and I'm going to keep hounding that guy. I'm going to strike that guy twice more, and so I don't have advantage because I'm in a friend's square. So I'm going to swing twice more, and yes, I know that I will provoke if I move away. So I'm going to swing twice more at that guy, or I'll swing first once, see what happens.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20 for a 30 to hit.
Jesus.
Nice.
All right, so
Oh, Jesus Christ. So this is this is awesome. So this is a D4. Hold on, I gotta do this. It's a D4 for the dagger, 2D4 because of that. It's Colossus Slayer, which is D8, which will be 2D8. And I think that's all I get for this. So let's roll that and then add my +6 to it. I see ones. That's not cool. But so 13 plus 6 is another 19 points. Hold on, come back. Is another 19 points of damage to this guy.
okay. Jesus. Okay.
Cool. And then my last attack. Come on. Let's see what we get. That probably doesn't. A 13, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
Also, you're muted.
Sorry, then yes, it is not a hit. You are
Okay.
correct.
All right. And so I'm going to step away, and that will provoke from both of them.
Yeah. So the first one, let's see. No.
I like that. All right.
So you just get to come up and like stab this guy right in his face, and then he's just like, that's fine. he and the zombie next to him just like they don't give a shit. Yeah, fuck yeah, do that. I don't care because a roll of a 1 and a 2 is not gonna hit. So let's see
Awesome.
if this guy's gonna try and change his luck because he just did so shitty. He's coming at Corellian. Ooh, those are both gonna be good. So that's 17 and an 18 on the die, bringing us into the 20s.
Okay.
So unless you're gonna be doing anything, I think those are both gonna be hits.
Probably do just an uncanny dodge, but
Right,
that's
which is just the damage though.
yeah.
So okay.
Kevin, sorry, I just forgot. Because of my piercer trait, the bad zombie actually takes an additional 11 points of damage because I add an additional d6 multiplied by 2, or not multiplied by 2 d6s when I attack.
Okay.
Like that's the first time that's ever come into play with the piercer thing. So
And that's you just add 2d6 or like.
so you I'm
extra
sorry. So you
1d6?
add a d6. I rolled 2 d6s for the total
Okay.
because it was a critical.
And what does the does it just add that damage?
It says I'm sorry. I'll pull it up. Come on. When you score a critical hit, that deals piercing damage to a creature. You roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage that the target takes. And so clearly that just means 1 additional die, not multiplied by 2, I would assume. So
Okay,
then
so you would get an extra. It sounds like D4, right?
My brutal critical.
You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So if it's a dagger. It's a
you
D4.
roll 1 additional
Right.
damage die when determined. Yeah, so it's a D4 for the dagger. So yeah, so you're right. So but it's a D4 times 2, right? Because it's part of the
No,
total.
because that's part of the whole thing. It's just
You're
on a
right.
critical you get that 1, so it's the 3.
All right, hold on.
Like
I will
DJ was saying
roll.
with brutal.
I will roll a D4, and I got a 4. So max damage.
All
So
right.
4 additional damage.
Not quite an 11, but you'll take it.
I'll
imagine.
take it. Yeah, it's not an 11, but I'll take it.
All right, so this guy came in to you, Corellian, and the first strike comes in for 7 damage,
Okay.
and then the next one comes in for 10 damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge on the 10 one.
Yep.
So I'll take 7 plus 5, 12 damage.
Yes.
Alright. Brilliant.
And then Rack is up.
Comes around the corner. I've got a lightning strike written all over this.
No, you guys have lightning strike written all over you. Captain, could you just go right here? Wolfgang, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, what an amazing turn, guys.
Woo!
Well, you could double move
He
if you
moved!
wanted. At least get
That's-
closer to the exit.
God damn it, you're right.
How did we miss these guys the first time?
25, 30. Okay, I dashed. That's my turn.
All right. Harbor.
Alright, I'll walk up.
Just saunter. Like,
Oh, there seems to be shit going on that way. I'm gonna go this way.
What was that? Oh.
I walk up to here, and then I'm like, oh, okay, and I'll go this way. There we go.
Seems fine. I want to get out of here.
Yeah, the team's got it handled.
They'll have to walk through 3 bodies, and so would I, so... If it gets to that point, like, I don't even know if I'll be mad at that point. Because I don't have the capability. I went monk. And that's it?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, so this guy's gonna try and reach out again. And... that might be, like... borderline. Does a 17 hit you, Corellian?
Yeah, my AC is 16.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he hits with this, and that's gonna be... this is going to hurt. 22 points of necrotic damage.
Alright, so 11, because I'm going to uncanny dodge the shit out of that.
All
I
right.
don't think you have one.
Yeah. Wait. Did you?
Have you used that
you
3
used
times?
it for your zombie,
Did I? Okay.
so you don't have the reaction.
Ooh, fair enough.
And I need a
used
Constitution
it.
saving throw.
Okay.
All right, you're fine.
So, but 22 points of damage.
Yes.
Correct? Alright. Ooh, I'm hurting now.
Usually that'll happen there. But
All
at
right.
least you're up.
Hooray! So I'm gonna start by trying to go after the zombie that's like right in front of me.
Okay.
So let's get to that point. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
29, and that will also bring up Horde Breaker, because that will
Yep.
Nice. Alright. So looks like an 8 and an 8 for
I
each
feel like
one.
Jack's in the back, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Are we still being stealthy, or?"
And can I do on the Horde Breaker? Oh wait, no, I had to use my other sword. Okay, never mind. So it's 16 points of damage, but it's 8 on the first zombie, and then 8 on the other guy. And so then I'm going to do with the second hit. Let me roll this out. So the Sword of Thorns is going to go at this one.
Okay.
And let's see how that rolls. So 10 damage. Where does the 10 damage hit on that?
What do you mean?
Does it kill it off completely before I try to take like...
It does not.
Okay, so I would do the bonus action. Let me go down to that.
Oh no.
No, it's not too bad.
That's actually...
Jesus.
That's way cooler.
So I take 2 damage and hit him for 10.
Okay. And that is enough.
And
Yay!
so then I have my extra attack, which I'll swing at with the sword +1 for 20. That hits.
Yep.
All right. And 12.
Nice.
And... give me the thing. This and this.
All right. And with that, am I able to move to this square at all? Or...
Yeah. But this guy might get an opportunity attack at you. Give
Okay.
me an acrobatics if you want to
Ooh.
move that way.
Acrobatics, definitely. 25.
Yeah, you should be good then.
All right, so it's going to move up and then move over a little bit in order to get a little bit of distance.
All right, if you do that, they are going to definitely get opportunity attacks at you.
Okay. Well, I'll move up here to begin with. So.
Okay. Yeah, if you stay within range, you're fine.
Okay.
1 and save.
That dude that attacked first had a lot more health than I thought he would.
Yeah, he was one of the top tier guys. It was like it goes the zombies, the wraiths, and then that Lich King or not, whatever.
Yeah, whatever they were. No,
Yeah.
I thought he was one of those wraiths. I didn't think he was that dude, and so like when all of a sudden like all those hits only took him to so much, I'm like, oh no, oh no.
Drac, your turn.
I mean, is there anywhere I can really even go? Like, I have people in front of me.
Yeah, there's a spot
Go
now
around
right
Hal,
here.
or
Dude, gore this guy.
Yeah,
and
right
then
in front
attack
of
the
Hal.
other guy.
goring rush him.
Yeah,
All right,
do it.
fuck it. He's getting goring rushed. Let me see what I have to do specifically for that. I think I just have to charge him. Action. Horns. Your horns are natural melee weapons. You can use to make unarmed strikes if you hit with them, piercing. But I thought he had something that was like
Yeah,
like
definitely
a
do.
specific.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty. I know I've seen that you have charged. Try.
Goring rush immediately after I use dash action on my turn. Oh, and move at least 20 feet.
I thought he
No,
had
hammering
the. I think you guys are thinking of the shove action.
No. The
Joe.
Minotaur has charge. If the
Just wants me to horn him.
If the Minotaur moves at least 10 feet straight towards a target and then hits with a gore attack on the same turn, the target takes an extra 2d8 piercing damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 14 strength throw or be pushed up to 10 feet away. It's a Minotaur trait.
Okay.
I don't even see that.
I only know because I played a yak as opposed to a Minotaur, but I played a Minotaur, so...
All right, so what were the stats on that? I mean, I don't see it, but
So basically, your gore is a +6 to hit. Well, it's based upon you know what? Hold on. So it is a Minotaur trait for the Minotaur monster. What does it say on your character sheet as far as like feats and abilities?
yeah. So on my character sheet, I just see
You should have gore as something you can do as an
goring rush, but it says immediately after I use dash, move at least 20 feet, make one melee attack with my horns as a bonus.
All right, yeah. Then you can't do it. I'm sorry. I thought it was.
I can still hit him with my horns though. It can pretend.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool. But I don't think you'll get the extra damage because you didn't rush.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna
Also,
swing at this guy.
We played around with that anyway because it makes it so that
Oh,
you
well.
have to dash and then move 20 feet. Whereas we've done it where it's like as long as you move and you can use a bonus action on it. But in this case, where you're trying to avoid Hal, yeah, it's not really something. You can use your horns if you want, but you know, you've got your other stuff.
Yeah, maybe I'll just club him. I'll go with the known thing.
And if you take him out, you could take another 5-foot step because your movement isn't done yet, and move up to get the next guy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the first guy with my battle axe.
Yes, you are.
Nice.
So I have to do.
That's damage.
And that guy crumples. Well, if you go in battle axe, you slice into this guy and he falls against the wall to the left before falling over.
Yeah, get fucked. Then I'll move up. And do I have 2 attacks left because it's
Yeah.
fighter? So do I? Can I use a bonus action as an attack too? Like, would that get me 4 basically?
I think you have to have a light weapon. But I think yeah. We've been playing. I think you've been swinging 3 times. Anyway.
Could even the bonus action attack be like my horns or something?
I was just
even
gonna say
if I
that.
have,
Yeah.
like a light weapon.
Yeah, that's what I think we had been doing. So yeah, absolutely, we can keep doing that.
Okay, so let's see. Let's hit this guy with the flail.
Nice.
Hit. Sorry, hold on. I got a small screen going here. I assume that hit.
Yeah.
Right.
No, you found the
And
ultra zombie. You guys are fucked.
yeah,
You could have
Stars.
left. He's pissed that he's the last one left.
All right, so you still have another standard attack.
another standard. Yeah, I'm just seeing if any of my features and traits, like if I think I can knock him prone.
Well, at this point, you don't need to.
Yeah, dude, if you hit him one more time, you're gonna take him out.
Yeah,
And then
he's
with the
already,
flag,
like, really
okay.
hard.
I'll just hit him with the. I'll just smack him with the flail again. As soon as I get there, give him the smack down here.
Nice. Oh man, you're on fire.
Complete fire. And then
Yep, there it is.
Nice.
Whop.
So yeah. And that finishes those guys.
oh, I didn't even get to say if you mess with the bull, you get the horns to him. Ah, God. We won, but I don't
At
feel
what
good about it.
cost?
Yeah.
You're just like, this concludes our broadcast day.
So yeah, you guys took care of that last room that you had left alone before.
Okay.
Yes, we did it.
You did
All
a
right.
full sweep eventually.
Let's also make sure we stomp these skulls and make sure that they're not going to come back, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, totally stomping
Sounds
him.
good.
Actually, and Kevin, is there anything on any of these corpses' bodies of any worth? Let's also ask that question.
Not usual.
Okay, cool. Just the last room we go
Yep.
in, they're all like decked to the nines. They just
Nope,
never had a
these-
chance to
these
use
ones
anything.
Have diamonds, completely diamond-studded butts and stuff.
Oh, good.
Diamond butts.
They were talking
Yeah, I could
about
get
their
behind that.
shiny ass and stuff.
All right.
Shiny metal ass.
So
Diamonds. Though.
bite my shiny diamond encrusted ass plate. Okay. Anyways, let's get out of here and follow the directional cards and see where we go.
As long as we get Gilmar back.
Well, and Asadi as well.
I'm only here for Gilmar.
He's like, I didn't stutter.
I didn't stutter at all.
I mean, I'm not gonna be upset if she's there, but
I'm not gonna cry otherwise.
it's the one main thing. So yeah, you guys get up here when you leave. These guys are also gone.
Brother, you gotta let us help you get that gross thing off your face.
Can I cast a primeval awareness?
Yes. I mean, if you have that, I'm sure you can cast it. I don't know exactly what it does, so.
So I don't think it's a spell, man. I think it's just an
Okay.
ability you have. I think so. Rangers have primeval awareness allow them to know within 6 miles if there are enemies of their favored type.
If I'm in a favored terrain, which I believe we're in a forest currently,
Yep.
and my favorite is coast and forest. So, so coast and forest. So 6 miles. If there's any sort of aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
No. It's your favorite enemy. It's only your favorite enemy.
Favorite enemy? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha. Which would be beasts and dragons.
Okay, so I don't even know if it is just your favorite enemy. It doesn't seem to say this. Maybe it is. I could.
Yeah, no. It's just your favorite enemy that you can pick up the traces of. That's all.
Well, because the thing with this is, like, Beast isn't on here.
Yeah, so it's any of this. I believe it was
Yeah.
any of this stuff. That's
Hold on.
That's what it seems to say. If you look at roll
You have an
20,
innate
linked it.
ability to communicate with beasts, and they recognize you as kindred through. If any of your favorite enemies lurk nearby, by spending one uninterrupted minute in concentration, you can sense whether any of your favorite enemies are present within 5 miles, not 6, sorry, 5 miles of you. This
Well,
feature reveals
hold
which
on,
of your
what are you
favorite enemies are
reading?
No,
present.
you're
their
reading
numbers.
something else.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the Unearthed Arcana, the updated Ranger. That's what I'm reading.
Okay.
All right, because just what Eric linked on here, it's just kind of something where it's like, yeah, you get to know whether they're there, and from where you are, yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Good. Do I know what type it is?
Ah,
Because it doesn't say. I won't know the number or direction, but will I at least know the type or types?
Yeah,
Well, so
you know what? I can give you that. You sense that there are fae.
They. Okay.
In this case, you can you might not always be able to figure out, but you are able to. You made a estimated guess as well, and it kind of worked out for you. I'm gonna say you kind of focused on that, and it's like, yeah, I got you. Some fae are in here.
All right. So I'm gonna let everyone know that at least there's something else out here that I could sense. But
we're about to have a Fey party.
And actually, what I'm gonna say is, because I forgot about this, you guys got out of this area. You're in this abandoned castle, and I'm thinking if we want, we can pause it there and pick up. If people are good to keep going, we can go for a bit. But I know.
either works for me.
Yeah, either or for me.
All right.
I'm a little on the sleepy side, honestly. I may
Okay.
just pass out.
Yeah, no worries.
That's okay with all the other folks.
All right, cool. So in that case, you guys managed to get out of the the hellscape area to find that you were trapped in a room, but you managed to pull it off and get out of there. You finished up clearing up the first floor eventually, and you guys are out in the castle that you had originally found in the forest, and I guess we'll see where you guys are going next week.
Wait, before we break, first of all, I think we should dub this Castle Junkies. That's one. And then 2, is Harbor still trying to kill himself? Do we notice that?
He's
Oh,
still
fuck.
in that room.
Forgot about that.
I guess not, because he succeeded.
Yeah, he's not even responding. Not even responding. We get outside and the captain's just dead. And we're like, what happened? Nobody knows. Nobody's just dead.
It's just a puddle of water next to him. It's like, what? Where's Arnold? All right, cool. Well, in that case, it sounds like maybe it's more than just one of us. And yeah, we'll pick up next week with you guys outside and with the wilderness to explore.
Ooh, fun.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Thanks,
cool.
man.
All right.
All right, thanks, dude.
Later, guys.
Other one in the bag.
Later.